Rising, everyone. It's gonna be quick. This has been a crazy, crazy year. It's a crazy, crazy time. I get it. It's a headache to wear a mask if you have glasses. They get fogged up. But in general, it's just plain uncomfortable. I hear it. My body, my choice, right? Well, let's see. That applies when you're home by yourself. In your car alone, you can do whatever you want. Once you leave the comfort of your car or your home, your actions now affect the world. So you don't like the feeling of wearing a mask, right? Okay. Well, would you rather wear one when you're on a ventilator? You think, well, I'm young. I can fight it off. Okay. I understand that one. But think about this. I had double pneumonia at the age of 8, which caused me to have severe asthma to the age of 22, resulting in several hospital visits a year. Several hospital visits a year. 2 to 3 times I was in the hospital a year since I was from the age of 8 to the age of 22. Thank God we had insurance. Otherwise, I would have been screwed on so many levels. The feeling of not being able to breathe is the scariest feeling in the world. So let's go with the argument. You're young, you're healthy, you've got everything going for you to the point that you feel that you're damn near invincible, right? What about your parents? If you're lucky enough to still have your grandparents, what about them? Have you ever watched someone take their last breath? I have. I watched my mother die and struggle to breathe before she passed. It's an image I will never get out of my head. Now, imagine the people who have watched their loved ones pass on a screen because they can't see them in real life. I can't even imagine that because my mom died at home with so many people surrounding her. My aunt was holding her hand. So not being able to hold your loved one's hand as they're passing and knowing how scared they are. I can't even imagine the feeling I feel. My heart goes out to every single person that's going through that right now. Because that feeling doesn't go away. That feeling does not go away. I swear. You don't want to have that kind of guilt to know that you're the person that got someone that you love sick. You're the reason that they're dying. You really don't want to have that kind of guilt. I don't care what the current soon-to-be-gone occupant of the White House says. Wear your mask when you're in public, please. Wash your hands. Don't wear the damn gloves everywhere because that's what's spreading this thing even further. Yesterday, I was informed of someone who I have been very close with at times was recovering from the Rona. You want to know why our numbers are rising? Because instead of simply following instructions, we found every reason not to do so. Please wear your mask. Please social distance. I know y'all used to going out and shopping for Black Friday, but can y'all shop online? Can y'all shop with small businesses? I just can't imagine people being in line, crouched up, fighting for things right now. I'm side-eyeing all of y'all. I'm serious. I'm side-eyeing everyone I see out there in this mess. Your kids will be okay if they get that toy a little bit late. Come on, man. Like, let's stop. Let's not do this. It's just sad that we're in this time. But I haven't read your comment. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hey, good to be up. Hey, Huggy, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Huggy, hey, Tequila. Yeah, I posted this on Facebook earlier. I was just gonna read it really quickly, so I'm not gonna be on here too long. Since I'm on here, since I'm actually on here, I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into all of what I just said. I've watched multiple friends recover from the Rona. Hey, Face Jaya, how are you? By the way, hit me up. I did a couple bracelets for you, so just let me know if you still want those. We can talk about how I can get those to you. And I have some other other colors that I can do for for your unicorn pieces as well. Yeah. This is getting incredibly serious. They just shut us down for 2 weeks again, I think, but it's not. Oh, what is it? The Mamba sauce. Sweet. I think the problem that we have in this society now is that we think we're invincible. We think it doesn't apply to us. Hell, the person that's the current occupant of the White House say you don't have to wear a mask, so why wear one, right? Why does it matter, right? If he says we don't have to wear one, he's the top person in the land, technically. Thank God he's gone. I don't care what y'all think about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. What happened? Oh, what happened? One of my friends, who's one of my models, I haven't seen her in a while. We used to be around together all the time, doing photo shoots and all that stuff, and she just told me that she's recovering from Rona. And she was like, I did everything right. I was just around somebody, that had it apparently. And she was like, I felt like I was gonna die. And I was explaining that I know that feeling. My asthma was severe to the point of, like I said, I was in the hospital from age 8 to 22, 2 to 3 times a year, because there were points of my life that I couldn't breathe properly. And they always seem to happen at the most inconvenient time. It'd always be like 2 and 3 in the morning. Having to wake my parents up and tell them I can't breathe. And the inhaler is not working. We have to go to the hospital. People think this thing's a game, and I get it, People say it was planned, whatever. I don't care what happened before that. It's here now. It's a problem now. There are states that never shut down. Let's start there. Everybody wanted to run to Florida and have that big old party, but guess what? They had to come back home. You know what the result of all that partying down there was? Oh, now you're ready to shut the country down. It's a little late. because they allowed the states to individually take care of the problem. And some states were like, we don't have to. That's not our responsibility. Your other dad had the Rona in March 2020 and is still not fully recovered. Exactly. To not be able to breathe is the scariest feeling in the world. People don't understand it. I was explaining that I watched my mother take her last breath. I watched her struggle to breathe. The day before she passed, she lost the ability to speak. I do not think people understand how serious the situation is. People don't get it. They're too busy worried about all the wrong things, not thinking about the fact that someone that they care about can get sick and never recover. I'm glad my mom passed before this whole thing hit because I don't know what I would have done if I would have had to take her to a hospital and couldn't see her. Hey, Adelina, how are you? Had to take her to a hospital and couldn't have seen her. Hey Tracy, how are you? It would have been a nightmare. And the whole reason that we even put her in that we did hospice at home was the fact that I knew for a fact that if I had any reason that wouldn't be able to see her, that wouldn't work well for the hospital. It was funny because before she was put in a hospice, I specifically said I watched how some of these homes and hospice cares treat the patients, and I would probably burn it down if it happened to my mother. So I'm not doing that. People laughed. They thought I was kidding. I was dead ass serious. And so to avoid jail time, we kept her at home. And I'm glad we did. Because any fucking restrictions wouldn't have worked for me. So I applaud everyone that's dealing with this right now. My heart goes out to anyone that's having to watch their family member pass on a phone because they can't see them in person. I don't think people understand what's going on right now. And I get it. This isn't the sexiest thing to talk about, but it needs to be talked about. Because people apparently aren't listening. That's why we have to go back into lockdown. Because when y'all got your chance to be out there and be in the world, they said, hey, all you need to do is, 6 feet of distance, wear a mask in the establishment. Seems pretty easy, right? Pretty basic. Doesn't seem like this should be a hard thing to do, right? I've seen videos of people packing out spaces, not wearing a mask. Like everything is peachy fucking keen. Is it peachy fucking keen now? Is everything grand and groovy now? They understand they just don't care until it happens to them. Pretty much. Have y'all seen a ventilator? Like I said, wear a mask now, wear one later. A ventilator is a breathing machine. It means you can no longer breathe on your own. So a machine has to do it for you. I think that's what's getting misconstrued. When you're on a ventilator, it's because you can't breathe. And our machine has to breathe for you and try to help you to breathe. You know, this is a heartbreaking situation on so many different levels because people are dying and they don't have to. Simply because they live in the wrong states. The amount of nurses that are now going to have go through therapy because of the situation. It's disgusting. By the way, the friend that had the Rona, she was a medical assistant at one time. And she said she left in June so she could take care of her family. And she still got sick because someone was careless around her. It's not always about you, boo. We have Thanksgiving coming up next week. I'm so used to having all my cousins come in from around the country. And this year we're doing everything on Zoom. Now, mind you, we could do the thing where it's like, oh, we'll just have a test and come in and all that kind of stuff. But my aunt's not taking any chances. My aunt's a doctor. She's like, yeah, we'll holler at y'all next year. Holidays are canceled as far as the family gathering is concerned. Like I said, I'm glad this happened this year because last year I wouldn't have made it. I'm not even gonna lie. What saved me after my mom passing in January of last year was having amazing family and friends surrounding me. So, and I actually was blessed to be able to travel the week after. I had to go to Kentucky to take care of some business. So it's crazy now. Hold on. Shakira said, I keep trying to tell my sister that she should not be having the kids over for Thanksgiving. She refused to listen. So I know she's grown, but it saddens me. Yeah, I get it. I promise y'all. I get it. You want to be with our families, YOLO, all of that. I get it. The kids refuse to stay home. I got you. And a lot of people are going to do that. A lot of people aren't going to listen. They're not going to care. They're just going to be like, oh, it's a conspiracy. They just don't want us together. It's not that, though. It's not that they just don't want us to get together. It's not that, I promise you. It's that they see what's happening. Right now, there's an artist, Jeremiah from Chicago, that I've seen at multiple events. And I have friends who know him personally and are freaking the fuck out right now because he's in ICU. We heard that he was getting better, and then yesterday we heard that they took him off the ventilator. I already know that's gonna be a mess in Chicago. You know what's so frustrating about this whole situation is the fact of if had the entire country just gone on lockdown at the same time, we could have got ahead of this. Like for real, if the entire country would have gone on lockdown at the exact same time when they were supposed to, we could have got ahead of this. But because we have a person in the White House that doesn't give a shit and just wanted to get his fucking votes up, now we have this issue. Now we're stuck with this bullshit. My niece and her daughter have been sick. I have 6 kids and 5 are grown. And I only have one that lives with me. And he is the one that will be here. I told the other kids we'll do FaceTime. Exactly. We must stay safe. Exactly. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't take vaccines. So when that thing comes out, I don't even take a flu vaccine just because a vaccine actually is them giving you whatever whatever the disease is. Yeah, they say you're good, no worries. It's a small portion, but still. I don't want to figure out if something's gonna freaking kill me. No. I'm gonna need a damn test on me. Y'all crazy say you gotta fix that shit quick. The one thing that I can say is that I've heard more people recovering. That doesn't mean let's go out and have a party. I understand. I swear I get it. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I've ever taken a flu shot as a matter. Wait, no. I haven't taken a flu shot since probably when I was in school and I was forced to. Otherwise, there's no point for me. There's no point for me. Mm-mm. I refuse. Like I said, it's so frustrating that your cousin died. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The fourth, that's since July. Jesus, yeah. Prayers and condolences go out to the family. My prayers and condolences go out to your family. May you all be able to heal and help each other to heal. This shit ain't no joke, y'all. Like, talking to her yesterday just completely blew me because she's like, I don't understand why these people don't get it. They're out here partying and chilling and no mask, all next to one another. It's scary. It's very scary. But what gets me are these people that just don't want to wear a freaking mask. Like, I don't get it. Like, okay, you're at home, cool. In your car by yourself, cool. Why the fuck would you wear a mask for 15 minutes to go to the store? Like, come on, man. How fucking hard is it? And they make it so easy. Like, I get it, you know. You don't want to wear basic hospital masks? Fine. Get something pretty and wear it. Buy a mask from Spill It Boy. Shit. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. This doesn't make any sense. Y'all are risking people's lives. Davida said, I've seen a lot of white folks not wearing masks, and their cases are increasing. That's so. I think before I started, I said I saw there were people in Chicago that weren't wearing masks heavy, and they were in the areas of Wrigleyville. Not only were they not wearing masks, but these fools were actually out there having a whole fucking party. Having a whole party. And like packing out venues and stuff like that. And these were in the Caucasian communities, which is just freaking insane. Absolutely freaking insane. Makes no damn sense. Just heartbreaking. And I watched the videos and I said, oh, so we're just going to ignore all the social distancing rules we have. Okay. They get it. They just don't want to do it. So you reap what you sow. God don't like ugly. Yeah. My mom made masks. I know where mine. Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't make sense not to freaking wear it though. That's my thing. It really doesn't make sense. Like if you're going to leave the comfort of your home, if you're going to be around other people, it's just about respecting other people. Like I promise you, I'm side-eyeing everybody. Hello, 6 Figure Days. How are you? I'm side-eyeing everybody that's out there on Black Friday. All y'all getting the side eye. All y'all. Because it's not that serious. That's what online shopping's for. I'm side-eyeing every store that even allows the shit. And I get it. I've worked in retail at one point. You know, Black Friday's the money day, yada, yada, yada. I get it. I promise you I do. But y'all need to bring those things online. Because you don't want to be responsible for someone getting sick. Because what temperature is it now? Okay, so let's establish how Black Friday usually works, right? People be out there Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving night, right? Be out there for hours in the cold. In the cold, mind. Because November, right? November. So you're out there, you in the cold, you sitting there trying to get your TV, your computer, your phone, whatever. So you're out there in the cold trying to get your TV, your phone, your computer in order to flex. Right? Because at this point, that's the only reason you're out there. It's because you're trying to flex for the rest of for the gram, for the YouTube, for the Facebook. That's what we're doing. Okay. So that's how this is going. So we're out there, we're trying to flex, we're doing the thing, we're doing it big, all that, right? That's how this is going. But how you gonna flex if you can't breathe, boo? How you gonna flex if you can't talk? Y'all hope 45? When 45 was sick, 45 couldn't speak. He got a mild case of it. You lucky. He got a mild case, but he couldn't talk, honey. He could not speak. You can't flex on the gram and the YouTube and the Facebook and the Insta, on the what the hell is it? The Snapchat if you can't fucking talk. You be out there, sat there for 4 hours. 4 hours chilling. 4 hours trying to get that TV, be first in line. And then what happens is they got limited editions, right? Like they always have limited editions of these TVs. So you're out there, you done waited, you don't even got in line, you done fought the people to get in the front of the line and all that mess. I'm sorry, I love my family, but I love living more. Thanksgiving is my day. No one is coming over. Exactly. Together, what a coincidence. I just survived anyway. Good morning. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I know you're special. I know your special birthday and on Thanksgiving. That's a blessing. Hmm. Exactly. You can't breathe. So who the fuck are you flexing on to begin with? Why is that what's so important? Why does that matter? I've never understood this whole damn Black Friday crap anyways. Because from what I gather, we basically get together and say how thankful we are and how much we love each other. The next day we go and fight people for toys and TVs and shit. That's how it works, right? That's what we do. How we that's what we think is a good fucking idea, right? That's what we're doing. That's how this is going. That's what we do. So on Thursday we come, we say we're grateful, we're blessed to have all these things, and then we go on Friday and we push over grandma, push over our neighbor, so we can get it first. Hello, positive motivations with Bree. That's what that's what we're going with. Is that what we're really fucking going with right now? Is that what we're going with right now? Explain to me. Please explain. Is that what we're going with right now? Is that the bullshit that we actually dealing with? Like that's the reasoning we're going with? Never understood it. Never got it. Hella frustrated. So confused. So now this year we had a situation where, again, we need to be safe, right? So how safe is it to be outside for hours waiting to get some damn electronics? I get it. The sales. Get your damn sales online. There's no thrill in figuring out if fucking pneumonia is gonna get you. Now Trump still has COVID. His top lawyer has COVID, and his son caught it as well. And neither one of them want to wear a mask. Yep. Well, I never looked at Black Friday like that. Of course, I've never went out to celebrate Black Friday either. That's why I'm grateful to work from home and have home-based businesses. Chani, who you telling? But I mean, like for me, I work in production, so it's a little bit different. So I go into the studio occasionally, but my situation has been quarantined between the studio and home. Pretty much. That's it. Second home. Home, second home. That's been my life. Aside from when I was in Vegas, and even then, we were quarantined in the hotel. And still working the entire time. People think it's a game. We were masked up. We had to go anywhere outside of our room. We were masked up. People think it's a game, and I have no clue why. I have no clue why. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. I don't know if they just don't care. I think if they don't care, I think that might be the problem. People just don't give a damn. It's not their family, right? It's not them, right? Uh, Jesus Christ. Oh, they're reaping it now. I don't do Black Friday either. I did Black Friday one time and we were home by midnight. We went out at like, what was it? We left at like 10 p.m. We were going to Walmart. The little sale happened at like midnight. No, yeah, happened at midnight. So I was home by 12:30. Got something real quick and left. Right, that's what me and Paul was saying. Yeah, they just don't care. For those of y'all who haven't been in here, let me just read this really quickly so y'all can understand where I'm coming from and why I'm so frustrated. So I get it. It's a headache to wear a mask. If you have glasses, they fog up, but in general, it's just plain uncomfortable. I hear it. There's this whole thing of like, my body, my choice. That's what they were trying to say, the anti-mask wearers, right? Well, that applies when you're at home alone, in your car alone. You can do whatever you want when you're by yourself. But once you leave your home, once you leave your car, now your actions affect the real world. So you don't like the feeling of wearing these masks, right? Okay, I got you. Well, you can either wear a mask now or wear a mask later. Because you're really not going to like that feeling. That's a mask too. It's a clear mask. It's got a hose coming from it. Helps you to breathe because you can't do it on your own. You think, well, I'm young. I can fight it off. Okay, I understand that. But think about this. I had double pneumonia when I was 8 years old. And that caused me to have severe asthma attacks till I was 22 years old, resulting in 2 to 3 hospital visits per year. The feeling of not being able to breathe is the scariest feeling in the world. So let's go with the argument that you're young, you're healthy, you've got everything going for you to the point that you feel damn near invincible. Right? What about your parents? If you're lucky enough to still have your grandparents, what about them? It's the mucus. Absolutely. It's the mucus. So pneumonia, for those of y'all who don't understand what pneumonia is fluid in your lungs. So most people have regular pneumonia where they have fluid in one lung. I had fluid in both of my lungs to the point where I had to get it drained from my lungs because it would not drain properly. So as a result of that, I now, you had it before? Child, pneumonia is no fun. No fun at all. I think I was sick for 3 weeks, I want to say. In the hospital for 2, at least. Yeah, I think it was like in the hospital for 2 when I recovered from 1. My body, my life, child. My body, my life. The coronavirus is your body and your life belongs to me if you don't wear a mask. I'm gonna say that one more time. Hey, Mia asked, my body, my life. The Rona says, no, your body and your life belongs to me if you don't. wear a mask. Hello, Mias. How are you? Hold on one second. Yeah. But what about your parents? And if you're still lucky, hey, hello, Deanna. How are you? If you're so lucky to have enough to have your grandparents, what about them? My grandparents passed when I was young. My grandfather passed when I was well, one of my grandfather on my dad's side passed when I was 6, and my grandfather on my mom's side passed when I was 10. My grandmother on my mom's side passed way before I was born, and I have a step grandmother that I have not seen since I was 10 on my dad's side. Whole nother life. Uh, Hold on. Okay. Have you ever watched someone take their last breath? I have. I have people over the phone who were in coma for getting. Hold on. I met people over the phone who were in a coma from getting the Rona. They said it feels 10 times worse than pneumonia. Pneumonia feels like crap. So if that feels 10 times worse, oh my God. Oof. Mm-mm-mm. Have you ever watched someone take their last breath? I have. I watched my mother die and struggle to breathe before she passed. It's an image you will never get out of your head. Now imagine the people who have to watch their loved ones pass on screen because they can't see them in real life. I can't even imagine that feeling because my mom was surrounded by love and my aunt was actually holding her hand as she passed. And I can't imagine having to watch someone die alone. Now imagine that your loved one's dying because you decided not to wear a mask and you gave them. You saw your dad die. Exactly. Exactly. Watching someone take their last breath is the scariest thing. It's a vision you can't shake. Nothing helps you recover from that. Let's be very clear. You see it in your mind over and over again. Like I said, I'm just glad this happened last year because this year I would have been in jail. You don't want to be the reason that your parents die. You don't want to be the reason that your friends die. You don't want to be the reason that your family dies. Because you decided that you wanted to go party and go be cute with no mask on and be around all these people. I think I went to one birthday party. Yeah, and it was like socially distanced. So like all the tables were, away from each other and we all had masks on and I think I got to dance, but aside from that, it was on the entire time. Only because I literally couldn't breathe when I was dancing. It wasn't happening. Shakira says, one of the ladies from our group begged her young son to stop going places. They did everything to stay safe, and she caught the Rona from her son and passed away. I'm gonna say this again. One of the ladies from our group begged her adult son to stop going places. They did everything to stay safe. She caught the Rona from him and passed away. Imagine the guilt her son is feeling right now, wishing he could do everything to get his mom back. He has to live with that. Do you really wanna be that person? Do you really wanna know that your family member passed because you decided that you didn't think it was important enough for you to wear a fucking mask, or you didn't wanna be, 6 feet away because that's just too far. I gotta be right there next to everyone when you have no idea who's sick and who's not. Where does that make fucking sense? Davida said, I told my son he couldn't travel for Thanksgiving because of this pandemic. Exactly. Exactly. Where does it make sense? Where where does it make sense to go ahead and let's go, let's chill, let's kick it all together. I get it. I get it. I get it. People are tired of having to do stuff online. People are tired of not being able to go to this place or that place or whatever. But let's think. So if you agenda to depopulate, oh, child, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna go there because they've had multiple other things for depopulation for years. But this is a whole nother situation. But see, the funny part is, y'all want to go out there and have a blast and be all up into the faces without masks on and things of that nature. But let's think about when you get sick. You can't go nowhere any fucking way, right? So you out there partying, you kick it, you got that, you got, you got it, you got it in, you chilling with the fam, this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden, you can't taste, you can't breathe, you can't control your bodily functions. Where the fuck are you going then? All because of one night of I'ma just chill, yada, yada, yada. I'm tired of wearing these masks. I'm tired of being in the house. I remember, oh my gosh. I remember, thank you so much, Deanna. Oh, I gotta send you, what you mind? I gotta send you photos of the new jewelry. I keep on forgetting to send them to you. I'm almost send those to you today. Um, yeah, please send to this video if you haven't already done so. Please send to this video. I haven't even said that because I'm ranting. I know that people are tired of being in the house and doing things online, but that's life right now. It isn't fair. So we have to roll with that, what life gives us. Let's make the best of it. Right. Here's the thing. This is why I'm just so done. So we tired of being online, tired of being in the house. Right? I have my I have a friend who has not left the house. I think she might have left the house now. I gotta ask her. But last time I checked, she hadn't left the house since March. Cause her and her children have underlying conditions and she don't trust anybody. I haven't left the crib since March. They've gone around the house or whatever, but that's a life for a lot of people right now. They might go to a store occasionally, but the majority of people with underlying conditions haven't left their homes. But y'all out there chilling and having fun and being without a mask and I have a question for everybody that supported 45 because apparently that's half the country. That's a whole nother life because I'm not even understanding how that happened. How do you allow a man who done killed 200 some people, 200 some thousands of people, I'm sorry, 200 something thousand people, 250 last time I checked? Because let's be very clear, a lot of this could have been prevented had this fool made a mandatory shutdown for the entire country instead of making it, state by state. Because some states never shut down. They've been in business as usual the entire time. Like I said, the way that we have now that's going on currently is partially because people want to go have spring break and kick it over the summer and just, be allowed of all these parties and drink with everybody. And you in the bar, right? You in the bar, so you ain't gotta wear a mask cause you drinking, right? How you gonna wear a mask and drink? You're right. How are we gonna wear a mask and drink? Kinda hard. I take that back. I went to one show, one socially distanced. It was like 6 of us, and it was beautiful. I posted on my page. It was beautiful because we got to see the support for the artists, and you could just see the passion that these artists have. Like that's what I think people aren't realizing. That's what's people that are hurting the most are the ones that are used to being on stages right now. The live stream pieces are dope. There's nothing like a live show. Shakira said, that's why I have not left the house since March because of the underlying condition. My husband has been going out for things for us and me and my son's doctor appointments are on Zoom. Yep. And that's what my friend is. Her husband goes out for everything. I gotta ask her if she actually let my godmother go out. Cause she was tripping. But we're just like, nah, you have too many underlying conditions. We can't even risk you getting sick. Because you can't recover. Try explaining that to a 13-year-old. It's insane. It's absolutely insane that we have to have the conversation with grown folks about why it's important to just do something to keep themselves safe. Like I said, when you at the crib, you chilling, you in your car, you chilling, do what you want. But if you're going to go out into the world, wear a mask, man. God damn. How hard is that? How hard is it to wear a mask? Just wear a fucking mask. I'm confused. I'm confused on why this is so difficult for people. It's heartbreaking to see. It's heartbreaking to see all these people that just don't give a damn. We're having the conversation of who the fuck is going to be in the White House now because people decided that they don't give a damn. Because in my mind, I would think if someone killed over 200,000 people, we wouldn't be talking about them having a fucking job. But we're having this conversation because 49 million people said it's okay. This crazy white man, you know, killed 250,000 people because he wanted to win a fucking election and appease his base. That's perfectly fine, right? You guys know that 45 actually admitted that the country should have been wearing masks months ago. He did that, what, maybe last month? After he had his rallies with the optional masks. Remember, his rallies, ma- at his rallies, all the masks were optional. Think about this again. At all of his rallies, masks were optional. He had people that were actually sitting there and burning masks because they want to say that the Rona is a big old hoax and nothing's wrong and everybody is fine. Y'all see how many people have caught the Rona from 45 and Company? Because he refused to wear a mask until 2 months ago, was it? Even though we've all been doing it since March. The minute it became mandatory is when I started wearing it. I'm not even gonna lie. Before I was like, oh, it's optional. All right, whatever. The minute it became mandatory, I wore it. People laughed at me and my husband because he sprays his clothes down, disinfectant before he comes in the house, then takes them off and washes them once he gets in the house. If you have an underlying condition, absolutely you have to do that. Absolutely. I keep hand sanitizer. I keep hand sanitizer for sure. You know what else has, been a problem? There are some schools that went back into session. So y'all thought it was a good idea to have these kids go to school, knowing these kids can't keep masks on for 8 hours, knowing kids nasty and you have to watch them physically wash their hands. You thought that was a good idea. Okay. Because we have special needs son who wants dad to come home. He runs to give him a hug. We try to explain to him to wait till daddy takes his clothes off, but sometimes he forgets. I need y'all to understand the severity of their situation. Like I said, this isn't the rah rah and all of that super exciting lies that everyone's used to. I don't do those. I don't have time for that. I'm tired. I have plenty of exciting things that I do, but this is some serious shit. Yes, we do keep hand sanitizer and disinfectant spray as well. I've had people die not from this shit. So this whole situation of people just wanting to do what they want to do and be around everyone is fucking blowing me. My aunt specifically said, yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all next year. And I get it. I couldn't even be mad. Because they're older. And they're doctors. So they've seen how this affects people. That's why hubby sprays his clothes so that our son won't get sick from him coming home from work or the grocery store after our son wants to give them hugs. I think that's the biggest thing that I miss the most when it comes to the Rona is being able to hug people comfortably. Being able to show affection. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And it's sad. And it's frustrating. There are currently over 250,000 deaths in America from the Rona. So now we have 250,000 reasons for wearing a mask. The wise will take heed, the foolish will die. I don't even think it's that though. The problem is that people who have been cautious, who do all the right things, are around people that think they don't have to. Like I said, there's been the whole thing of um, social distancing for Thanksgiving. How many people are actually going to do it though? Right? How many families are actually going to do it? Or how many families are going to get together? And it's going to cause a whole nother problem. No, you're good. Oh no. Oh, you are good. That's why this is the whole reason I even decided to do this was because I made a post on Facebook and I was like, they ain't gonna read all this. I'm gonna make a video. So that was the initial thing. I was just gonna come on here and say that statement real quick and jump off when people came on and started talking. So never have to apologize for writing the um long comments. It's all good, believe me. Well, the reason people don't realize how serious it is because they've never had to experience anything like that. Like I said, I've done the whole pneumonia thing. Whew, no fun. Mm-mm. If it's 10 times worse than pneumonia, no. I'm good. I'm good on that. It's of course, yeah, it's definitely hard to explain in one sentence. No worries, you're good. Like I said, you never have to apologize for writing long statements. Never a problem. Hell, you're educating people right now. And that's why I do this kind of stuff, because it's about educating people. The people that don't know. They think they know, but they have no clue. There's someone right here. There's someone that's going to watch this at some point, and hopefully they'll rethink going out to Black Friday in the cold to fight for them damn TV. Like, really, y'all? Can we not? Can we please not? Can we just not? Like, we had to go to Aldi last week, yeah, and we had to stand outside in a line. I said, "Oh no, a line just to get to the grocery store." Oh, I will be shopping online from now on because what we're not gonna do is get sick trying to get food. That makes no kind of sense. So we won't be doing those things. Oh, absolutely. No, you're good. So you gonna risk getting sick getting a regular fucking cold, which makes you more susceptible to the Rona. Just to get your, just to get a record on your TV, have you? Okay, so let's break this down. Have you looked at the prices on televisions now? You don't have to wait till Black Friday to get a TV. Have you looked at the price of laptops now? You don't have to wait till Black Friday to get a laptop. You can do it now and affordably online. Don't risk your life with a goddamn TV. What is wrong with y'all? Your kids will be okay if they don't get every single toy they ask for. They're good anyways. Tell them, yo, Santa's elves are social distancing. They can't make the toys that fast. They couldn't even go to the factory for a minute because they had to spray it down. You know how to make this work? Or hell, at this point, you should have told your kids anyways. Santa's chilling in the North Pole. We're gonna take care of it this year. Santa is chilling in the North Pole. He is not flying that damn sled around the world because he's trying to not get the Rona. At this point, there was no reason to lie to your children. Like, for real, for real. There's no reason to lie to your kids right now. They have been home. They are frustrated. They are scared. They're not understanding what's going on. Yo, black kids are traumatized at this point because they're watching people die on multiple occasions. And Bama, whoo, you have a hole in the life coming, but I'm not doing it in this one. Because the fuck did you pull? Wow. Just fucking wow. Fucking wow. I hope they throw your ass under the fucking jail for this shit, by the way. Again, whole nother life. Whole nother. How the fuck? How? What in your rabbit ass mind said, I'm going to lie and say that I am the godmother to a child that got murdered by the police when you don't even know the family during a pandemic. So you decided that you wanted to go to jail during the pandemic. You do realize that they don't give a damn about the prisoners, right? And if you get sick, you're just fucked all the way around. Just saying. Just saying. That was stupid, to say the least. And now you've just caused more trauma for the family who's trying to get away from the media and all of the bullshit. You just gave them more shit and possibly take the case, whole bunch of shit. Hope you're proud of yourself. We have a pandemic that's going on right now. Whether you believe that's for population control or whatever, it's here. It's happening. And people are dying. That's the reality. People are really dying. People are really getting sick. People are really fighting for the last breath. Do you want to be the cause of that? Do you want to have that on your conscience? That your family member died because you decided that you wanted to go to that party, that you had to see that family member was an underlying condition, but as you were getting there, you didn't wear your mask when you went to the store to go get their present because you're in an area where they don't have to do that because there's no mandatory thing around the country, just in certain states. It's not mandatory around the country to wear a mask, but you should do so to be preventative. The problem that we have in this country in this world period is that we are reactive instead of proactive, and that's why we're currently in the situation that we're in now. Because when it was in China and it was heavy as shit, people were dying to the point that they had so many unmarked graves they lost count. That's lovely Tika. She broke this story. All those videos are gone, by the way. I watched her when she broke this story. Right? I watched lovely T as she broke the story, as she showed the videos of what her tea sippers sent her from China. So if you think we had no warning, no, we certainly didn't. We had a warning in 2019. I believe it was November or December of last year. It was in China first. But you know what 45 said? It's okay. It'll be gone in a couple weeks. Don't worry about it. We are now in November. We are in fucking November. Of 2020. Somebody said, don't cancel the year. That made you open your eyes. It's funny. It's really, really interesting. Yep, December 2019. Absolutely. Hold on, let me get some water. Oh, water tea. Because my throat is dry. Because I've been talking for an hour. Oh. Yep, December 2019. Absolutely. So it had gotten so bad that they were literally locking people in their homes. I don't agree with that shit, but well, it worked. Because their numbers are nothing like ours. Hell, in Russia, they said, okay, y'all don't want to stay in the house? Cool. They sent the lions out. I said, well, damn. So the lions were roaming the streets. Roaming the day. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Italy. My mistake. It was Italy. It was one of them damn countries in Europe. Crazy people. I said, well, shit. Y'all ain't playing. Like I said, I understand. I promise you I do. This is not an easy time for anyone. We can't go nowhere. I was on the planes last year. I literally just been to Vegas. That was it. The entire year. And that was a mandatory situation. And I was like, oh my goodness. I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we're blessed to, be able to connect with people online. But some of the fuck shit I didn't see out here, I'm confused. Yeah, it's not easy time for anyone. It's not. It's not. I'm blessed that I'm able to work from home for the most part. I'm blessed that I'm building online businesses. But no, I'm not used to this. I'm used to being able to do social media from different locations around the world, around the country. I just got my freaking passport. I'm livid. I'm like, I'm supposed to go around the world this year. The fuck? Oh. Well, so what's funny is that I was supposed to be in Canada right before the shutdown. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Like, legit, we were supposed to go at the end of February, and we shut down right in the beginning of March. So I might have gotten stuck in Canada if I would have went. So, whew, dodged that bullet. No, this isn't an easy time for anyone, but we're trying to make the best of it. I said we come on here and we kiki and we have fun and stuff. But fun shouldn't be trying to destroy someone's life. Again, whole other live stream. Because some of the bullshit that I've seen on here, I don't respond to everything. But there's been some bullshit that I've seen on here. And it's all for clicking a view. It's all for entertainment. Right? Just a kiki, a ha ha. Let's destroy someone's life just for the fuck of it. Stop condoning sexual harassment. Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. And the pandemic too shall pass. Yes. Stop condoning sexual harassment. Hello. How are you? That's a troll account. That's so. I'm not gonna say you're a troll account. I'm just saying you should probably get a picture. The pandemic too shall pass. You're right. It's gonna pass eventually. But right now, what we're doing, it's just how it is. Gotta wear a mask. Gotta social distance. Gotta keep the venue small. Keep it to 10. I think it's 10 people for home and like 25 for venues or something. Just make it exclusive. But still social distance as your events are exclusive. That's it. It just needs more private events. No biggie. Have a private event and then live stream it and then charge for it. Easy fix. Right. This too shall pass. But for now, we have to do what it takes to keep us safe and get through. Exactly. We must do what it takes to keep us safe and thrive through this pandemic. Shout out to all the designers that have been getting their money through this pandemic because they're making masks. It's a little bit harder now because everyone's doing it, but during the beginning, y'all were definitely getting it in for sure. And it's super awesome because a lot of y'all can't have regular stores right now. But you found a way to take this tragedy and continue to make a living off of it. Off of your talent. So much love to y'all. The masks that I'm making are literally for me because I only did it because I didn't feel like paying 150 for crystal mask. So I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just make my own shit. I'm good. If I gotta wear this thing, I'm at least gonna be cute. Damn. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find. Hold on. Why I just said that. Hold on. Why I just said that. Let me find James's link real quick so you guys can grab. If you guys haven't grabbed it from him, make sure y'all do that. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, let me put it in the chat. I might order one for my birthday, actually, as a matter of fact. Hold on. So if you don't have a mask yet, this is where you can get one too. If you want a pretty fun custom mask, and they're super affordable for the holidays, make sure you guys go grab one. I went through a drive-thru at a coffee shop, and they're requiring the customers to wear masks in their car when they pull up to the window. Wow, interesting. That is very, very. I've never heard of that one, but I get it. If it's getting to that point, I get it. Because this is the same way. I guess if you think about it, when it gets to that point, it's the same thing as going in. hmm But yeah, if you want a fun, cute mask, that's one place you can go. I got my mask from some designer in Chicago, but I'm definitely getting one of James's masks for the holidays or for my birthday. So I'll be ordering one soon. Cause he has some really cute ones, really fun ones too. Like I said, this is a very, very trying time for a lot of people. But what I do not understand is why we're making things worse. If people are sitting up here and they're already stressed the fuck out because they can't go anywhere. They having to deal with this damn Zoom thing with children. Look, shout out to all the parents, cause whew, child, I know that's not easy. Cause you're forced to explain to little kids what exactly is going on and why they can't be with their friends and why they have to see their friends on a screen and their teacher and how they have to stay awake for 8 hours, no recess. On this computer. And Lord, I hope you don't give them homework because that's just not fair. I hope you can get everything done in that time. Because y'all trying to give them homework after being in front of y'all face for 8 hours. That's no fair to them or the parents. Just saying. Because they're at home and doing work. That's the end. How do you literally make the conscious decision to go somewhere outside the comfort of your home and possibly risk not just infecting other people, but getting sick yourself just because it's your body, your choice? I saw a statement where it was like, how you pro-life, but you don't want to wear a mask though? Explain that to me. How are you pro-life, but you don't want to sustain life? Yep, Zoom is too much. I don't know how folks with several kids are dealing with it. I have no clue. I have I commend them. I commend them for that one. Because having to keep the kid, you gotta keep the kids quiet, make sure they're still awake, make sure they're not trying to throw someone in the background. And imagine if you're working, if you're working on one side and your kids, in school on the other. Mm-mm. They don't get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hold on. Right. We do Zoom with our youngest son who has autism. And now my other son is 26 uh, with Downs. It's very challenging in the beginning. But now we have a great system, so it's much better now. Wow. That's a lot. Shout out to you. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of love in that household. And that's why they're able to that's why they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be just fine. They have so much love in that household. Shout out to y'all for being amazing parents. And that kind of stuff really matters. For real, for real. The way you were raised does matter. Whether or not you had love in your life as you were growing up does matter later on. Some people are so hateful because they had no love in their life as they grew up. Nobody told them they were beautiful. Nobody told them they were smart. Nobody told them that they can do whatever they put their mind to. For real. And now they've grown up and they're hateful and evil and disrespectful and lie on people and do shit like saying they're the fucking godmother of someone who they barely know. And then say that they raised the person. Every time I think about it, I get angrier. Like, what the okay. It's a lot of hate, and it's really sad. Mhm. It's a lot of hate, and that's really, really sad. It's really, really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating at this point because here's the problem. So we have whew, mm, try to stay this as calm as possible because this is the problem. But just don't give a damn. That's the issue. People just don't give a damn. That's the fucking problem. It's not happening to them. It's happening to their families. They just don't fucking care. That's it. That's what it is. That's the problem. Nobody gives a shit 'cause it's not their life. But when it's your life and it's your family, then all of a sudden, that is a problem. We have a whole pandemic out here. A whole pandemic. Yet, we have trigger happy fucking police officers that have still been killing us. Y'all niggas ain't social distancing either. So what the fuck? And I said it before. You wanna know why the George Floyd situation blew the country the fuck up? You wanna know what happened? Because before that happened, there was all these commercials and all this propaganda saying, hey, we're all in this together. We're all the same. We're all going, hey, there's anxiety. How are you? We're all going through it. This is what was put into our heads. This is what we kept on hearing. This is what was so fucking constant. And then George Floyd passed. Now, mind you, let's remember one thing. Breonna Taylor passed before George Floyd. But you want to know why we didn't know about it? Because at the time when Breonna Taylor passed, it was when they were trying to claim how much they quote unquote loved essential workers. And Breonna Taylor was an essential worker. Now, wouldn't that put a little monkey wrench in their whole We Love Essential Workers plan? Had that gotten out? Oh, they don't like this kind of teaching. But it's quite alright. So had people seen that Breonna Taylor was an essential worker and the cops killed her after issuing a no-knock warrant, which, hey, Kamala and new President Biden, we could do it with the no-knock warrants unless, they're actual criminals. That'd be great. Just saying. That gotta go. Because y'all done killed an essential worker because of a no-knock warrant. But what gets me about that whole thing that I will never understand is person you were looking for was in the station. So why the fuck didn't someone pick up the goddamn phone and call the station first? The person you were looking for was in the station the entire time. One of those police are trying to sue the boyfriend for shooting them. Fuck. You had a no-knock warrant? That's getting thrown out. Fool, you had a no-knock warrant. Boy, bye. You can't just barge into people's houses. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, that's the part that I'm confused about. Everything else I get, okay. And then no Alec Warren, boyfriend shout out because he thought somebody was trying to break into his girlfriend's apartment. Get all that. But the person you're looking for is in your station, and all you had to do is push a fucking radio button. You didn't do that. Make that bullshit make sense. In George Floyd's case, we gonna go down all these cases. Because at this point I'm irritated. So in the George Floyd situation, it was a possibility that he might have used a fake $20 bill. But wait, on that one too, didn't it come back that the $20 bill was real? And it just looks fake because the new 20s, a lot of the new money looks fake to begin with, right? So here we go. So what's crazy is that a couple years ago, I want to say, the new money started looking like monopoly money. It's been a minute that this has happened. This isn't anything new. That's why they have little lines, they have all these ways to authenticate funds. So was the clerk that was there just had they not been there that long? Did they miss that class? I've had to put a goddamn light, a, a dollar bill up to a light to make sure this shit's real before you call the fucking police. Or did they just see the 20, see it was a black man, and automatically assume it was fake? If the cops knock, more than likely folks will run. Yeah, guilty people are gonna run all the fucking time. But if you're not fucking guilty, you're gonna be like, okay, what happened? Yes, guilty people run. Innocent people sit their ass down and say, alright, what's going on? No knock warrants for people that have like drug kingpins. That wasn't the case there. The dude that they had was a low level drug dealer in the first place. And even he said, why the fuck were they going to her crib? They had no reason to be there. Again, the person they were looking for was in the station in custody. Why the fuck were you there? You served a no-knock warrant for what purpose? The person you were looking for is in your custody. All you had to do is pick up a goddamn phone. Like, really? Fucking really? It boggles my mind. It fucking boggles my mind. All the bullshit these people are doing. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it at this point. But Bama, whew, baby, you take the cake. You take the cake for dumbest bitch of the year. Please. Oh, Lord. Please explain. Please explain. Please explain how you kill off the parents in your story when the parents are alive. Same with your godson. And then when you're confronted about it, You have one of the family members call. No, I'm afraid that you call one of the family members on live and have them possibly taint the case because they didn't know they were on live stream. They thought they were having a regular conversation. You do know that if this case gets tanked because of that statement, you are so done, right? Sometimes I truly believe that some of these police officers love hurting Black and brown people. Well, let's go back to what the police are. So, the original police were slave catchers. They've never cared about us. Not for real. They protect property, not people. What were slaves back in the day? Property. What are the... I know this shit... Well, whenever this goes up, it's never getting monetized. Just that. All right, so... No, I know. You're good. I know exactly what you're saying. Give me a second, Joe. Okay. So when it comes... No, they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson said it. That's why they killed... Yep, this just doesn't not get monetized. Michael Jackson said that. He said a lot of things in his music. There are a lot of messages that are in music that have been ignored. Now you're good. Just you're good. There are a lot of messages that are in music that continue to be ignored. Why? Because music is powerful. And music can help to change mindsets. Michael, yep. And there's two different versions of that video. There's a regular version that just talks about the way Black folks are getting treated. And then there's the version that discusses the prison industrial complex. Not even going to get into how that ties into the music industry. That's a whole other conversation. But the prison industrial complex is the reason that things are the way they are now. Because right after slavery came the Black Codes. With the Black Codes, we got arrested for doing everything but breathing and thrown into jail. And with the Black Codes, this is why the 13th Amendment is jacked up. Kanye said we should get rid of the 13th Amendment, and he's right in this. And let me explain. So, the 13th Amendment says, we're free, yada, 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 except, hold on, wait. I'm giving Bama the benefit of the doubt a little while longer to see if she'll clear the confusion up a little. I don't even watch Bama, but I understand. Nope. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. I get it. I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Because the problem is this. I didn't see. I wasn't in the live, but I heard it, and I know people that were in the live. There was no reason for her to do what she did. There was no reason for her to lie and say that her parents were dead when they weren't. There was absolutely, positively no reason for her to call up somebody that she knew from the family, you know, on live stream and endanger the entire case for clicking a fucking view. I get what you're saying, but nope. There's no reason for that. Because you know she took cash apps and shit like that. Because people felt sorry for her, quote unquote. Because they thought she really lost her godson. How do you make up a lie like that? How do you sit up there and say, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lie to the whole world today just for a second of you. And it's gonna be funny. And it's gonna be a great key, even though we're potentially destroying someone else's life in real life. We keep on saying this is an entertainment platform, it's just online, so on and so fucking forth. But you took a story from the headlines or somebody that you were associated with and made it all about you. Nah, G. You get no respect over here. Get no love over here. Not at all. There are no second chances from that one. You can't recover from that. You can't recover from that. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do to fix that situation. It's disgusting. It's despicable. It's frustrating. It's irritating. This isn't gonna blow over. This isn't gonna blow over. Just so we're clear. Yeah, I mean, you fucked up big with this one. Big time. I mean, I think I'm confused by the fact exactly. I refuse to believe she woke up and thought it would be a good idea. That's when I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. You're better than I am, because that shit went out the window. The minute I found out she tried to kill off his freaking parents. It's like, oh, you tried to kill off the parents too? God damn, oh shit. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. There's a message in the music. There were several artists whose music had prophetic lyrics. Go back to the 70s with that song, Mercy, Mercy Me. It was about the damage of environment. Mm-hmm. Oh, there has to be something missing. Oh, there's a bunch of things missing. Mercy, Mercy Me. You're right. The problem is we were never supposed to thrive, but we're just very fucking resilient. That's what it is. We weren't supposed to thrive, we're just very resilient as a people. That's why they're mad. Because they tried to do everything in their power to make us hate ourselves. They tried to do everything in their power to make us hate one another. And don't get it twisted. It's worked in a lot of aspects. I mean, this is a whole quote unquote beef sector, right? That's what they call it. I don't, but that's what they call it. As an excuse to demean one another and all that kind of shit. I don't really subscribe to all that. I pretty much just respond to bullshit when I need to. Especially when my name gets thrown into some shit. Because people are mad. The way my friends respond to bullshit. That's pretty much how it goes. They say things to my friends, they respond, my name gets put in it. Rinse and motherfucking repeat at this point. But I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep working and thriving through all this. I produce content. I ain't gotta work for this bullshit for real. I produce content on multiple levels, on multiple platforms. This is cool. I'm literally doing this now to get my hours up. Because what YouTube is not going to do is have commercials coming on my videos and me not getting a check. That's the fuck we're not gonna do. So let me go and get these 4K hours so I can get my little pennies. Because we're not gonna just have you sitting up there and geez, really YouTube? Like this is really frustrating at this point. Because the way that you have hurt content creators, real content creators, boggles my mind. That's just great at this point because y'all making so much money. Doesn't make any sense the way the actions that you've taken. I'm still confused on why you took away the ability for us to find out who's trolls and who's not. That's the most frustrating thing in the world. Once we fix some shit, can we go back to? Can we revert that thing real quick? Just saying. Since you're in the mood for fixing things, can we go back and fix that shit real quick? Can we update that? You made it so much harder for us to grow and thrive and support one another. Again, doesn't make it impossible, it makes it so much fucking harder now. I clicked those commercials off quick. Exactly. But the thing is that what I've heard is that there are commercials that you can't click through. That they're trying to put in front of our videos. Because we're not monetized yet and we can't decide what goes where. So getting my motherfucking watch time hours because it's some bullshit. Absolute and utter bullshit. But I have a long day. I wasn't intending on being on here this long. I really wasn't intending on reading that piece and jumping off, but people started jumping on, so 2 hours later, that's usually how it goes. So. But the biggest thing is wear a mask. What a cute one. What a fabulous mask. You don't feel like just going to the regular store. You want to support somebody this holiday season. Please go here. See? Simple. Go to SheTreeJoy.com and get a dope mask. And support a small business while you're at it. That's what I'll be doing this holiday season. Supporting small businesses. I do that all fucking year long, but definitely, why not? Why the hell not? If you're gonna shop small. But don't feel obligated to shop. And again, I'm beside eye the fuck of y'all. The fuck at all y'all. Who are at Black Friday risking their lives for a fucking TV. Or phone or whatever bullshit gadget that's coming out next. Because it doesn't make any sense. Where are you helping yourself? And where are you helping your loved ones with your actions? Or do you simply not give a damn? Asking for a friend. Alrighty, everyone. Have an amazing day, and I'll be in these streets. All I can say is continue to express what makes you unique. Bye.